Hey there, Miss Hendricks. How have you been?
Been good.
Is there anything you need to update me on since the last time we met?
Quit my job at Applebee's.
All right. You want to tell me more about that?
Sure. So I went to tell my manager, and I was kind of mad at him. Really mad at him. So I had a piece of cake I was supposed to deliver to a table. It kind of made me mad, so I kind of shoved it in his face.
All right.
Don't know if that was the best thing, but I was just so mad. And then I walked out.
Well, okay. So no longer working at Applebee's. That's all right. We can work with you to find another place of employment.
Okay.
Do you want to tell me a little bit more about why you were mad about your manager?
So I asked him for tables, and he just wasn't giving me any tables. Like, literally, I had 2 tables my entire shift. Other people had like 4 or 5, maybe even more. And I was mad because I'm not getting those tips from those people, so I'm not making my money. And so I got really mad at him. And I asked him nicely the first time, and he told me to go back to my tables, which I had none at the time. And was really mad. And then I got a table. I went back to ask him again, and it was literally one person. Just she wanted cake. And I got really upset. And I saw him, and I said, "Why'd you just give me a table 1?" And I put the cake in his face.
All right. Well,
So then I had to go get her a new piece of cake. It was really funny because it was double chocolate cake, so he was covered in chocolate. And I just wanted to tastes good, but I wasn't that mean.
All right. Well, it sounds like Applebee's wasn't a good fit for you, not gelling with the management.
No, not at all. He was mean. I could say more, but I'm not going to.
All right. Well, if you want to say more, you can totally talk to me.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I want to sort of address some things that are going on with you.
Okay.
I would like, if you are so inclined, to talk about your highs and your lows since the last time I saw you. So highs would be things that have been going well for you, things that have made you happier recently, and lows, maybe some things that have been tough for you to deal with or hard on you emotionally.
So my high is quitting Applebee's.
That's great.
And high that I did that to my manager. I felt like I needed to relieve some stress there.
Well, if that felt good, that's awesome.
It did. It was my stress release mechanism. Just shove it in his face. High is that my kids are doing well. No more sickness. Woo-hoo!
That's great.
Yeah. No more sick kids. Life's good. We're here at the shelter. It's kind of a lows. Well, high is like we're safe here. The low is like I don't feel like I'm part of this. Like I don't feel like a family. And like some of the moms are bickering, and I try to stay out of it. But some of them just get on my nerves. And I know people will get on your nerves, and they just need Jesus. So I'm just like, Lord Jesus, help me all. Help me remain strong. And all through it, some of the moms just make me mad.
Well, that's totally understandable. Sometimes you just don't get along with people.
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. I heard some mom's going to go fight with some other mom soon or something. I don't know.
Okay, well, if you want to tell me a little bit more about that, that might be important for me to relate to some other people.
CGGQ, she has like 6 kids. Good Lord, she's got a lot of kids. All from different baby daddies. So CGGQ says that she's going to go pick up Pamela. Pamela, the mom who has like 2 kids. I don't know what their names are. Some new mom here who's been talking. They've been talking trash about each other. I don't know. Just rumors I hear here and there. I don't know anything else from it except for their man CGQ and Pam. Hello.
All right, well, thank you for telling me.
You're welcome.
Thanks for disclosing with me. Is there anything else going on with you, since I want to shift back onto you?
Oh. Yeah, I forgot. It's about me. I don't like talking about myself, honestly. I'm not used to talking about myself. I don't like talking about myself. But I guess I've been feeling a little sad because I feel like my kids maybe don't have the best of life, and it's my fault, and they don't have a father in their life. Like, James asks, who's daddy? And I can't didn't want to tell him that his dad's a stalker and he's too young to know daddy, and someone asked at school because it was Father's Day recently, and yeah, it was just tough to be like, you don't have, like, you don't talk to daddy, daddy's not nice.
Well, I think
So
it's great that
good.
you're addressing the fact that his dad isn't a nice person and you're not in contact with him.
I don't know. It's just hard raising a boy and a girl and trying to have them. I want him to be a great man and a great husband one day, but it's kind of hard, like living in a shelter. Because it's like we're down in the dumps, and I want you to have a better life, and I want my kids to have a better life than I do.
Well, from what you've told me, you are a great mom and you're doing the best you can for them. And you'll do whatever you can to give them the better life that you think they deserve. There's no shame in getting help from us. There are tons of other people in your position, and I don't want you to feel alone because of these feelings.
Yeah, I guess I'm just always used to being independent all the time, just relying on myself and never anyone else. So it's kind of weird having other people be my advocates right now and helping me. So I'm kind of resistant, to be honest.
Is
I don't know
there...
if I really want y'all's help. I can figure out a new job on my own.
You think so?
Maybe. We'll see. Day by day.
We're here to help. So if you decide that you do need our help or you want our help, we are always here. That's our goal, and we want to be able to work with you, even if you decide that you want to take a more independent route with exploring your career options. We are still here to provide whatever support that you need.
What, am I just going to work at Goodwill or something?
If you are so inclined.
Okay.
Is there anything wrong with Goodwill?
I don't want to work there because I just like to shop there, so I don't know if maybe I can get an employee discount actually.
Oh, that's totally fair.
But I like the outlets so much better. Except for there's kind of some creeps in there. I've kind of seen my ex in there before, or baby daddy, whatever we want to call him. That was kind of weird.
What was that like for you?
Honestly, I didn't recognize him because he like gained about 50 pounds. But he's like, girl! And I was like, I recognize that voice. And I was like, shoot. And I had James with me and E. So it's kind of real emotional. I was just like hurried up, put my stuff back, and we left. So that was like really emotional for me. And I like kind of got like real sad afterwards. Like I was just like having flashbacks, honestly. So, like, seeing Goodwill, like, I know we need to go get new shoes and, like, new coats because it's going to come winter soon or something. Or whatever, fall changes, seasons, whatever we're in. We need to, like, get stuff. And I'm like, okay, I can't afford a bunch, so it's kind of hard. Yeah, I don't know if I want to work at Goodwill because I shop there so much and, like, just seeing people in there might trigger me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. Didn't do that.
Do you often have flashbacks when you think about interactions with your ex?
Kind of, because James's face looks like him a lot. So James, like, it's kind of bad. Like, sometimes I can't look at James even though he's my kid. Like, it's really hard to, like, look at my kids and see, like, people, my past in that, to be honest. So it's kind of really hard. Like, I kind of get really depressed, I guess, is what people call it when you get sad, like, for long periods of time. I don't really know if that's what it's called. So I guess, like, I just get, like, real sad. Like, I just get, like, kind of angry because I'm, like, maybe, like, thinking, oh, we'll get married one day, and, like, it just doesn't happen, and then things happen, and you get raped or something like that, and just keep living life. So
Sounds like it's really tough for you to deal with some of the things and the baggage that's come along with your ex.
yeah, but you know what? You just don't put yourself before others. You just keep it all in. Just, it's life. There's always going to be rough patches. Yeah.
Well, I think it's important in these situations to think about the highs that we talked about, the good things that have been going on in your life. Your children feeling better is a great thing. You know, feeling happy, feeling good that you quit a job that you weren't necessarily gelling with or feeling okay in.
Yeah. Gelling. I feel like reminds me of Jello. Reminds me of childhood. I like Jello. What kind of Jello do you like?
I'm actually not a big fan of Jello.
Dude. No. Orange Jello with mandarin oranges with whipped cream on top?
Never tried it.
With a grilled cheese on the side. So good.
Is this something you had in childhood?
I did. Whenever I go up to the hospital to see my grandfather who I was close to, I always went to the cafeteria. We got a grilled cheese and orange Jello with mandarin oranges and whipped cream on top.
Sounds like childhood had some really high points for you.
It did. Childhood was good. Mama's dad wasn't in the picture, but my grandparents were always there for me. My grandfather kind of stepped in and was our father figure, I guess. Yeah. And then Mom would make it at times because she knew it was my favorite. So on birthdays, she'd make me my grilled cheese and orange Jello. It looked cool.
Is it important for you to sort of hold on to those memories and think about them in tough times?
I don't really think about it too often. I guess because it's just like you said something that triggered it. So, yeah.
All right.
Now I really want orange Jello and cream cheese. Wow, grilled cheese. I'm trying to get my mind's going 1,000 miles a minute.
That's totally understandable. You're very busy.
Yeah, trying to be a single mom. Maybe get a job. Living in this shelter. Whatever we call it. What's it called again?
Safe haven.
Safe haven. There you go. Yeah. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and I understand if it feels like a whole lot, if it feels overwhelming, if it makes you feel sad sometimes. It's okay for you to acknowledge that you are sad or you are feeling depressed or anxious about any of the tough things that come along with being in your current situation.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Not at the moment necessarily. I don't know. Just want to get back to my kids right now.
All right, well, I will let you get back to your kids. Let's talk a little bit about goals for future sessions. Since we have a couple sessions remaining, if you are so inclined to come back. Of course, you've said that maybe an opportunity will arise.
I'm hoping so. I hope there's something better that comes up, but day by day, as I always say.
Yeah, day by day. So let's maybe have you think about highs and lows some more. Keep those positives in perspective and don't lose sight of the negatives because they are important to consider. But you want to look at the whole picture.
Okay.
All right, well, I will see you next time.
Okay.
Unless something better comes up, right?
Yeah. Sure, day by day.
Day by day.
Okay. Bye.